Hi everybody and welcome back. I hope you didn't find my 29-second video just now too disturbing, but I created that to set the theme for today's video topic. In other words, zombies and how zombies like to eat your brains. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create this graphic you're seeing on your screen using nothing but your phone and an app called Canva. So if you have your own personal projects or you're looking for ideas for your own merch or print-on-demand store and you're not sure what to do, well, I'm going to walk you through this step by step, and it's real simple today. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Alright, so for today's design, it's real simple. We will only be using one design element, and that is called the undead zombie illustration. And for the font info, we're only using one font, but that font we will be using the shadow effect, and that font today is Jeepers. So we will go into that shortly. If you want to see what the design would look like on some end products, if you're giving it as a gift to a special friend or loved one, or what it may look like on merch for your customers for your print-on-demand store, you can go in the chapters down in the description and go to that section, which will be later on in the video. But for now, we're going straight into the design aspect of it, which we will continue with now. Alright, so this is the home screen for Canva when you first launch the app on your mobile device. So if you're familiar with Canva, then this will be very familiar to you. If not, I will hold your hand and walk you through it step by step. And even if you are familiar with Canva, I will still hold your hand and walk you through it step by step. So with that out of the way, let's continue. So you're going to look for that plus sign located at the bottom right of your phone above the option called menu. So you tap on that, and then we're going to go into custom size. Then we're going to go with a width of 4,500 pixels and a height of 5,400 pixels. And then you make sure your unit of measurement for today is pixels, and you tap on create new design. Okay, so now that we have that done, what we're going to do is we are going to go to the Elements tab located at the bottom left of your phone next to Templates and before Gallery. We're going to go to the option called Search Anything from Canva. We're going to go in there and we're going to type in undead zombie illustration. Alright, so in preparation for today's video, I went ahead and I typed it out in advance so you can see it under my recents. So you can take a screenshot or write it down or record it however you feel necessary for you so you can search it out. So you type in undead zombie illustration and you tap search. Now, what I want to, I guess you can say, stress right now is you have to ask yourself, what are you catering for in terms of your audience and your design? In terms of if it's going to be a light background, a dark background, zombie lovers, children, you need to know who your audience is in advance and what they may like. So if, for example, we are creating this for a dark t-shirt, like a dark blue or dark red or black, then we'll want to go with text that is white, so you'll have that contrast. If you're designing this for a white jersey or a light colored background, then you'll want to go with black or dark text so that there's contrast. So just a point to note there. Now, I am already seeing the graphic element that I want to use. And the reason why I'm choosing this one, which I'm about to explain, is the thinking behind it, or what I was thinking is the zombie ate, he's not satisfied, he's still kind of pissed because he's still hungry. So you want to look for a zombie that's kind of angry or pissed or not fully satisfied or confused. So you can tap on this little one that you're seeing to the right, right underneath audio. If I were to go to the graphics tab, it should still be there. So you tap on this little dude right there, because to me, he looks not satisfied. He ate your brains and he's like, I'm still hungry. Alright, so now that we have selected him, you want to resize it because we need to have room for the words at the side. So you shrink it down by grabbing one of the circles that is around the edge of the zombie, then you grab and hold and make bigger or smaller relative to the rest of your design. Now we're going to put him off to the side here. Now what we're going to do now is start to build out the text. So we're going to go to the plus sign located to the bottom left of your phone, right next to replace. Then we're going to scroll to the bottom of your phone until we see text. It should be at the bottom and more or less center of your phone. Yeah. Then we're going to say add a heading. And we are going to put in the first line I8. So first we're going to move the text out of the way. Then we're going to tap on edit located to the bottom of your phone. And then we're going to make sure your caps are on and say I8. And then come out of that. So we want to build this text first, and then we're just going to replicate as we go along. And I'll show you what I mean. So the first things first, go to toggle, or choose your font rather, and we're looking for Jeepers. If by chance you're not seeing it here, come up to try calligraphy or open sans and type in Jeepers, Jeepers. Oops, S. Right, and you see it there. The reason why I chose this font is I said to myself it is in line with the theme for today, which is zombies. So you want something that's kind of creepy or scary or whatnot, and Jeepers is the closest font that I can think of. But there are others, so let me show you briefly. If I were to come back to, if I were to come into the font and I say toggle font, I can come up here and type scary, SCARY, and you tap search. Now there are other options that Canva will show you. There's the Jeepers, there's Rubik, Beastly, Abyss, Butcherman's Caps, Fiber, Cust. I will encourage you, and some more there. I will encourage you to play with the design, play with the different fonts, see what you like, you know your audience, and then cater for them. Okay, but this is just for today's video. So let's select the font. Then we're going to scroll to the bottom until we see effects. We're going to scroll until we see shadow, which in this case is right here. You tap it once, and with the shadow option highlighted, you're going to tap again. We're going to scroll until we see color. You're going to tap on color, and we're going to change it to green. Again, I'm using the green because it's in line with today's theme, which is zombies and scary stuff and whatnot. So now that we have green selected, we can come out. We're going to change the transparency by sliding it to the right all the way to 100. And then we're going to come out of this. Alright, I like how that looks right there. So you bring it across. And then we're going to duplicate this. So you tap on it, and right above the word I8, you will see a plus sign, a garbage can, and the 3 dots. We're going to tap on the plus sign. And we're going to bring it down. And then we're going to say edit. And clear that out. Make sure your caps are on. And say your brains. Okay, so to keep the video short, this will just be a repetitive aspect in terms of copying, typing, repositioning, copying, typing, repositioning, and so forth. So the end result is you're going to see I ate your brains, but it was empty, so I'm still hungry. So I will pause the video now, finish this out, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so I saved us some time by just copying and pasting and modifying each line. Just a word of guidance. So we want to work on the first line, which in this case is I8, where you put the effect in first. In this case it was background, and then we put the color that we want, which in this case to suit today's theme is green, and we want to remove the transparency so you have a full 100% green shadow. And then another word of guidance is try to space your words in such a way that it's not too jumbled but at the same time not too far, while also maintaining space that you can work with. So I'll give you an example now. We're going to group everything because as we can see the words are big relative to our character today. So we want to tap on I8, then the 3 dots, then we're going to say select multiple, then we're going to tap your brains, but it was empty, so I'm still hungry. And Canva lets us know that we have 6 items grouped, as you can see under select multiple with the white 6 in the red circle. Then we're going to scroll until we see group, and we group all of that. So now this allows us to work with this as one design element. So we can now resize it by grabbing any one of the corners. Let's clear that. And moving it relative to our little character today. Now what we can also do with this selected is tap on the 3 dots, say select multiple, and now we can add our zombie to that and we say group. So that's it. We have one design element and we are done. So you can resize it by making it smaller or bigger to suit your audience and your market and to suit your design need. So with that out of the way, let me show you how to download it. And a word of advice, you want to download this as a transparent background, so that way you can upload it to your print-on-demand store. So it would, it would be uploaded properly to your merch store. So when it's printed, you wouldn't get the white background. So for example, if you're printing for a light green background, you wouldn't get a white border around it. So let's download this as a transparent background. So you go to the arrow located at the top right of your phone. There, we're going to say download transparent background, which is a pro feature. Now don't worry if you don't have Canva Pro. I have a link in the description where you can try Canva Pro free for 30 days, so you can avail yourself to all of these cool features and try it out for yourself. If you already have Canva Pro, then great. So now that you have transparent background selected, we're going to leave it as PNG, portable network graphic, which is the suggested font formats for today, and then we say download. Alright, well, congratulations, you have now downloaded your design. And just to recap one item here in terms of having an idea beforehand as to what you're catering for. So in this case, we're catering for a white t-shirt, hence the reason the text is dark. If you're catering for a dark colored t-shirt, a dark blue, dark red, dark black, you want to make sure your text is white, so that way there's contrast and the end user or the purchaser or your customer can see the text. So now in the next part of the video, I'll just show you what your end result, what your design would look like on some sample end products. So if you're giving it as a gift to a friend or a loved one, you will know what the potential possible end results would look like. So I will see you on that side. Okay, so for this part of the video, here's where we just look at some sample products as to what your design would look like on magnets, stickers, t-shirts, zipper pouches, phone cases, classic jerseys and graphic jerseys, etc. So that way, in your mind's eye, you will have an idea of what your result would look like for that special friend or loved one if you're giving it as a gift to them, or what your consumers can expect when they purchase from your print-on-demand store when they look to purchase your merch. So on the screen here, what you're seeing is a magnet. Now we use the black text in this instance because if you use white, then you wouldn't be able to see it. The stickers would look just like this, so I'm not going to show what the stickers would look like because the magnets and the stickers are basically, they would look the same. Now for these next set of examples, I'm showing you what your design or what your talent, should you decide to do this, would look like on some black products in terms of black t-shirts and black hoodies and black phone cases, etc. So this is a classic unisex t-shirt on a black background. This is what it would look like on an iPhone soft case with the black background. Another angle of the phone, so you would have an idea of what it would look like. Again, the same iPhone soft case. This is a throw pillow with the black background, but notice again the words are white. So you don't want to have a dark background and dark text because then you will not be able to read it. So just bear that in mind when you're designing. And this is just another angle of the throw pillow, so you'll see the quality. This is a kid's t-shirt. And this is a mask. And this is what the mask would look like on your face, just to give you an example. This is an adult mask. There are kids' masks in the store, but I didn't want to put that in because then the video will get way too long. So you can feel free to poke around and check that out. And of course, this will be your zipper pouch with a black background. And for the black spiral book, this is what it would look like. Now we're going to go into what some blue sample products would look like. So this is a graphic t-shirt with a shade of blue, more like I guess purple. And this is a classic unisex t-shirt with a bluish purplish background. Again, another sample of the t-shirt, but with a sort of a plum colored background with white lettering. iPhone case, throw pillow, coffee mug, another angle of the coffee mug, duffel bag if you're so inclined, zipper pouch, spiral book. Now we're going to go into the red sample products. Red graphic t-shirt. Another red but a classic t-shirt. iPhone case. Throw pillow. Kids t-shirt. Coffee mug. Face mask for adults. And the pin. Another angle of the pin so you'll have an idea as to what the back of the pin would look like. Zipper pouch. Spiral book. Now we're going to go into the green sample product so you'll have an idea of what a green background would look like with your design. Green graphic t-shirt. Another green classic unisex t-shirt. Again, the t-shirts are designed for both masculine and feminine, so sex wouldn't be an issue there. Green soft iPhone case. Green throw pillow. Green kids t-shirt, again unisex. Green coffee mug. Green duffel bag. Green face mask for adults. Green pin. Green zipper pouch. And finally, we will end with a green spiral notebook. So once again, thank you for your time today. I sincerely hope you got value from this video, and I honestly believe that you can create this for yourself using nothing but your phone and an app called Canva. And I honestly believe it is not that difficult. Feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me if you had any difficulties, or send me an email and I will reach out to you and guide you through it step by step. I'd like to ask you to please like, subscribe and share so my little YouTube channel can grow, so people can see how easy it is to create your own designs using nothing but your mobile phone and an app called Canva. And they can create their own projects or even some passive income for themselves and scale it accordingly using nothing but their phone and this app called Canva. So once again, thank you and looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!